battle of the DLC underway here.
Battle of the DLC indeed. You're going to see it quite a bit. DLC are very popular characters in this game. Outside, I guess to say Lucas, but even then, Lucas has a very strong fan base too. So
Mother 3, man.
Mother 3, man, all day, every day. But we're gonna see exactly how this pays off this time around. Now, again, Salem never wanted to really rush, the victory.
Sure.
Definitely okay with staying on the other side of the stage. You can see him always, kind of just chilling, forcing you to be the one to have to approach and punishing your approach. I mean, his defense is down pat, but we'll see exactly how this goes this time around against Tweek, man. Tweek playing with a lot of aggression right here, getting multiple grabs left and right, side to side. Shout out to Ariana. That's all I'm saying. Oh, my.
Now, man, Tweek is showing up right here in the early goings here at that limit on deck to provide a little more assistance in those hits.
Here we go.
Got Salem right here pinned down a little bit on the left side.
Oh, that could have been imminent right there. I feel like if he would have jumped up and actually did the cross slash because of where the positioning they were on the stage, he was gone. Ooh, definitely gone right there. But here we are, pretty even game. Managed to get out of that grab, I think, with the back air. Pretty interesting.
He's barely escaping it.
Yeah.
All right, fourth throw right there. Got him in the air, trying to strike.
And one thing about this game, in comparison to other Smash games, there is no grab armor. So you will not be able to take that hit, damage, and still get the grab. It will just be a break. One person takes 3%, but you'll still take all that knockback or whatever else happens from whatever move you got hit from.
Hey, no doubt. Oof. All right, going high right there. Tries to throw in the back here, putting the pressure on his shield. A fantastic grab right there from Tweek. All right. Sneak something in here. Again, spacing is really immaculate on the part of Tweek here.
Yeah.
Salem able to finally come through.
Right, gets back to the stage right here. Has kept his limit on deck for quite some time. That could have been a hard punish, and man, he dipped. He was.
Yeah, exactly.
I ain't never seen someone get out of the situation so quick.
And credits to Tweek right there. Thought better of it instead of just recklessly letting that limit fly. Doing his best to preserve it right here. And is he going to be able to? No, not quite yet. Getting that stock off. Salem hanging in there just narrowly here. 118. Tweek letting these hitboxes fly.
Like that. Yeah, that was I mean, these hitboxes are definitely flying right now. These grabs are all on point. Uh-oh, hold up. He's back down to the stage here.
Ooh, big time forward air right there, but Salem going to make him pay. Again, finds himself off stage here. And for Salem,
the dash attack?
Wow.
Bro.
Sometimes it's the most unexpected options that just make the biggest impact.
All right, so just like that, man. I mean, that's, I almost say that's the first recorded dash attack I've seen kill, but I mean, I was not expecting him to just go for that option right there on the ledge. And it worked out in his favor now. Tweak a little bit of a deficit, but he returns the favor with his own dash attack right back on the left side.
Brilliantly played right there. A ton of knockback and a ton of power behind that dash attack of Cloud. Tweak using it. Get himself back into this fight here. Salem yet again trying to go to work.
All right.
Okay. Great catch.
Huge catch right here. Gets as much damage as possible. Doesn't go for the next up B, but I think this time around he might go for it. Oh no, still going for the up air.
Still pretending to trying to back up that damage, and that's something that that up air of Cloud certainly does pretty well right there, as he just demonstrated. Another good one into the cross slash of all options.
And it was so close.
I'm telling you, man.
So close to a stock being lost right there. That would have been a beautiful end to this game. However, he's already halfway into his next limit, so he's put that damage on the board. If he can get this next one, he's going to be a real threat for the rest of this match. Oh!
If he can stay alive, though. All right, limit is offline right now. That's going to be a forward air, or excuse me, forward throw right there. Right in time, limit coming back, perhaps to aid Tweek as he looks to take care of Salem in this first game. Salem's done a fantastic job really just playing around him for the most part here.
The grab right here, catching him as he's running in on him. Definitely doing a great job of playing around him in the reverse.
Beautiful.
Upbeat.
Absolutely stunning play right there from Tweek. Land behind you, guess what? I've been turning these up Bs around since I bought the character.
What is it, like $5.99 now, I think? you too could be turning around your upbeats just like that for the low price of $5.99.
It is, man.
Plus, 60 or whatever I finish this game costs now.
That's cheaper than a banana in Vegas. $6 for a dang banana. The heck is wrong with this
Vegas
city?
Vegas knows, man. We'll let you stay for cheap, but everything else.
Next time I come to Vegas, I'm stopping at a Walmart before I get here. We're going to go ahead and revisit Smashville for game number 2. A solid win right there for Tweek. Came down to the wire, but was able to clutch it out. So Salem here looking to retaliate. Again, remember, this could potentially be the last match here. Here's our final best of 3 of this top 8.
I'm seeing some different options coming in from Tweek right there. Instead of going for a second up air, that up air to cross slash is nice. I mean, that's whatever damage the up air does plus another 17. So, clean stuff right there.
Yes, sir. Controlling the ground right now is Tweek here, forcing Salem onto that moving platform for the moment here.
Right now, you kind of see Salem actually being the aggressor this time around. He's the one closing distance between these two competitors. He's kind of forced to right now with this, percent loss. And it's down by about a good 60.
That he is. All right, like the pressure Tweek is putting on very safely here.
Yeah, I thought he was going to try to go for it again right there. He had to turn around. I was expecting another maybe up B, but instead, just getting scooped up.
Not doing anything too crazy. He's really just forcing these retreat options out of Salem for the most part. That offense has certainly been stifled, and that back there certainly on time. One stock away from advancing into losers finals. Tweek can taste greatness, but can he reach it?
I mean, he's getting there. He's definitely getting there, and man is out to play today, man. I mean, Tweek, again, has made a super huge jump on that PGR, and he's definitely showing you why, the way he's playing today. All right. I also like to, I wanted to point this out if I saw it again, but the way that Tweek is landing on Salem's shield, he's making it really hard for Salem to actually be able to do witch twist out of shield and catch him. You know, these up airs have all been kind of drifting ways and landing on neutral airs and things like that. And it's been working out in his favor, pretty much the entire set. Gets the scoop right here, though. Back throw. Yes.
Yoke that man out the air.
I'm saying. Just got grounded off that one.
Sound like a spirit flight. All right, so, but this spirit of Tweek is still very much so alive. Even at 136, the man continues to just throw out these hits, looking for those grabs, just trying to extend this lead even further. Salem knowing he is on potentially set stock right now.
All right. Yes, clean up airs right there. Doesn't get that second one, though. The bat was in. Getting him through in the neutral air instead.
All right, goes some there right there.
Again, remember this is on his first stock.
Yeah,
he's still on his first stock.
Exactly.
So, don't forget that, man. Even if he gets the stock off, he's already added 71% and counting. If he gets another hit, and Salem just kind of reaching for it.
That's a desperation option right there. I'm running out of options here. I haven't been able to find another way to get in. Let me just go ahead and throw out this Hail Mary. Unless you're Aaron Rodgers going down the field, it ain't going to work for you. But that back air will, sending him all the way off the stage. Let's go.
It's kind of uncharacteristic of Salem. I mean, I've seen him throw out those S smashes like that, but usually he'll pressure you into thinking that you're safe to run it on. He'll do like a back air into an up smash or an S smash, and then you're like, oh, word, I should have been running in. Oh, this could be a problem. Oh no! My God, what a turnaround.
That quickly. That is how quick a match can change with a character like Bayonetta. The off-stage shenanigans paying dividends for Salem right there. Unbelievable. And to our right, I gotta shout out D1 and Vicky. They're losing their minds as well, holding it down on Disney XD and ESPNU. But here on Twitch, man, we are witnessing perhaps the big turnaround, the big shift in momentum that Salem might be looking for.
I mean, this is the Salem gameplay, man. You know, he always has a smirk on the fools. Like, every time, you think he's going down, but he's never out, man. He's actually just Shredder from the Ninja Turtles, man. Oh, Tweek, you can keep beating him, but he's never. Oh, this might be a problem.
Tweek is out of a jump. I think he is.
Oh, okay, the magnet's coming through for him, but again, look at how much damage he's already added on.
Yeah, seriously, right there. I'm surprised Salem didn't continue to just kind of apply the pressure. Maybe thought he was going to be dead right there. But you know what? He'll go ahead and just reaffirm himself as they get back to the stage. He continues this onslaught right here. 85 unanswered so far on Tweek. 85 unanswered. Remember, this is a 2 out of 3 right here. The last of them are 2 out of 3s, but what looked like it was definitely Tweek's time to shine. Salem just stole the spotlight, man. Showtime at the Apollo, and he just came on the stage, man. There it is. All right, so getting something started a little bit here, catching these landings right now. Really, really strong start there from Tweek in that last game, but things have certainly shifted a little bit off that clutch play we saw at the end of that second game for Salem. Looks like he is riding this wave.
Definitely riding this wave, man. Here we go. Okay, there it is. Finally gets himself a grab here, but I mean, immediately losing whatever type of advantage he would have got right there. From Salem just throwing out that back here. Good stuff.
Oh, like it. All right, gonna have to burn this limit to get back, but still keeping the stock intact. The most important thing right here. Got a lot of damage to make up.
He's doing a decent job of this too, man. The limit is offline though, and just used that stock. So is that stock. Unfortunate for him now. Coming back at a pretty huge deficit, and against Salem, one of the most defensive players of our time. That's like working against so many forces right now.
Quite the accolade indeed, man. So, everything, going Salem's way right now. Though I will say at 103 against Cloud, that is a fragile lead. Certainly nothing to be too confident about here. Tweek is clever enough and smart enough to find his way in to pierce through that defense get that stock off before things get too out of hand. But Salem is going, oh no, that's it. That's it. That is actually it. I couldn't even finish the sentence, but Salem had the exclamation point ready.
That's actually OD. Like, this man stole the game from under him on game 2 and just ran with that. I mean, I'm talking about the best thief.